Ladies and gentlemen, if you have found your tables, please do take your seats. This evening's presentations will begin very shortly indeed. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats straight away. We are ready to get underway with the evening's festivities. Thank you very much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. We are ready to get the evening underway. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your final call. Please take your seats. We are ready to start the EFL Awards 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The EFL Awards 2025 will commence in a matter of moments. Thank you. Welcome to the EFL Awards 2025, coming to you live from the London Hilton on Park Lane with presenting partners Elms and Ignition Sports Media. Please welcome to the stage your hosts for this evening, two of Sky Sports' finest, the vibrant David Prutton and the vivacious Jules Warren.
Hello. Good evening, everybody. If you're not sat down, could you please take your seats? I know we're going to be here all night. It's going to be one hell of a party, but the more we get sat down, the quicker we can get cracking. A very good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2025 EFL Awards here at the Hilton London on Park Lane.
Yes. A very, very warm welcome to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Cannot believe we're back already. It seems like less than 2 minutes since we were there celebrating our 2024 awards, and here we are once again. Great to see you here. Ladies and gents, if you could just take your seats, that would be much appreciated. Thank you very much indeed. Tonight we will relive the thrills and the spills of another EFL season. And as we've come to expect over the years, every season brings its fair share of twists and turns, of ups and downs, and well, you'd be a fool to take your eyes off it, really.
And that's why we love it, Jules, isn't it? Okie dokie. But while the drama on the pitch has captivated us all, we'll also celebrate some of the inspirational work happening off it, with the clubs and their charities continuing to change lives and strengthen communities across England and Wales. If I could just have your attention. Thank you so, so very much. And we'll see tonight just how much that work really matters.
And of course, the celebrations have already begun for several clubs here in the room. Congratulations from us to, let's see if we get some cheers here, Doncaster Rovers. To Port Vale as well on your promotion, both of you, to League One yesterday. Congratulations. To Birmingham City, who earlier today lifted the League One trophy after a truly emphatic campaign. And to both Burnley and Leeds United, who secured their return to the Premier League last week, of course. And also a special mention to Wrexham, where Phil Parkinson and his players, added another remarkable history-making chapter, didn't they, to their story, yesterday becoming the first ever club to achieve 3 consecutive promotions, and with it, Championship football next season. Promotion, relegation, what would we talk about without it, Prutz?
So tonight's a night of worthy celebration all round. Whether you're a player, a manager, a club employee, or part of the team delivering vital community programs, thank you for your contribution in making the EFL so very, very special. Now, before we get going, let's say a quick thank you to presenting partners Ignition Sports Media and Elms Marketing, who are responsible for the programs and centerpieces. Yes, a quick and a round of applause. And a very big hello to our Sky Sports colleague and friend, the voice of the EFL Awards, David Stowell. Stowley, good evening. Great to have you with us, mate.
Good evening. Yes, an honour and a privilege, as ever. And I must say, you're both looking in fine fettle.
Like budget bonds, aren't we? Ready to go.
Anton Deck, eat your heart out. David's looking great as well, but you can only hear him. We told him it was fancy dress. Now, before we start, we're going to do things a little bit differently this year, because part 2 of the show tonight from 8:30 is going to be live on Sky Sports Football. And not only in the UK, we're also going to be across the world via some of the EFL's international broadcast partners. Very exciting, stepping up this year. So not only does that mean that Prutz and I have got some very strict timings to try and adhere to, but also, please, if you're coming up on stage receiving an award, please, no potty mouth, do not swear. Talking to you as well here, Prutz.
Hey. I mean, we're timing that to perfection. You've got about an hour and a half to really get it smashed down. So when we do come on air at 7:30, please behave yourselves. Our boss is sat right there. Right, noted, Jules. Thank you so much. As we said a moment ago, we're here tonight to celebrate another incredible EFL season, which, where the football is concerned, is certainly far from over. Let's take a look at some of the highlights so far.
That matchday tingle down the spine is back. Sumptuous. And it's a thing of beauty. Shooting opportunity here. Long way out. What a hit that is. What's a goal? Quite astonishing goal. Hit. Magnificently. The Virtue Trophy belongs to Peterborough United again. Birmingham are back in the Championship. Burnley will dance with the stars again.
Great stuff. How good is the EFL? Amazing. So we have got a lot to celebrate tonight, haven't we? Before we get cracking with tonight's awards, I'd like you to please welcome the EFL's Chief Executive, Trevor Birch, onto the stage to say a few words. Trevor.
Thank you. Good evening and welcome to the 2025 EFL Awards with our presenting partners Elms Marketing and Ignition Sports Media. It's fantastic. It's fantastic to see so many people in the room once again celebrating and supporting the EFL and its awards. I think we nearly have over 800 people in the room today, so wonderful achievement. This event does seem to get bigger and better every year, and I'm delighted that later this evening we will be broadcasting the event live for the very first time, thanks to our friends at Sky Sports, who continue to be such great partners of ours, raising the profile of our league and our clubs. Needless to say, I'm sure we'll all be on our best behaviour once we go on air at 8:30. I want to start by saying a big thank you all to our owners, players, managers and club representatives here this evening. While we are here to celebrate what has been another brilliant season, we know that many of you still have much to play for in your final fixtures, and we really appreciate your taking the time out to be here with us this evening. And what a season we've had. For promotion and relegation places all to go down to the final few games in every division is quite remarkable. We often talk about how much every game matters in the EFL, and it's certainly playing out this season. I think the intensity and the jeopardy really does make it so compelling. Don't just take my word for it, it's reflected in our continued commercial success, both at home and an ever-growing list of territories around the world. The celebrations have already started for some, with several clubs already securing promotion, so congratulations again, I know you've already done it, but to Leeds United and Burnley on their return to the Premier League, to Doncaster Rovers and Port Vale, who have both sealed promotion from League Two yesterday, and to Birmingham City, who were crowned League One champions this evening after an emphatic campaign, and finally to Wrexham for making history with a third consecutive promotion. An incredible achievement. Well done to you all. We also saw Newcastle United and Peterborough United lift the Carabao and Virtue Trophy, respectively, at the first two of our Showpiece Wembley finals, with three more great playoff finals to follow. Tonight, of course, is a night to celebrate our standout performers, our future stars, our inspirational managers, and those individual moments of brilliance which can leave us lost for words and often do. We will also quite rightly recognise the work our clubs and their charities do with the vital community programmes in fostering healthier, stronger and thriving communities, which really does matter and in so many cases makes life-changing differences. We'll also applaud those that lead the way in their commitment to inclusion, sustainability and fan engagement. The competition for these awards seems to get tougher every year, and I'm sure you'll join me during the course of the evening in showing your appreciation for our worthy nominees and winners. So thank you once more for joining us tonight, to our partners for their continued support, to our sponsors this evening for helping us put our annual showpiece together, and all our broadcast partners who week in, week out, help to tell our fantastic stories. And those stories are what tonight is all about. Please enjoy your evening and thank you.
Trevor, thank you very much. Right, we're kicking off this evening with one of our Showpiece Awards, the EFL Community Club of the Season. Many of you in the room deliver life-changing work across your communities every single day, and you do it because it really does matter.
And with more than 1 million people taking part in community programmes via their football club every single season, clubs offer something for everyone, no matter their age, their gender or their background.
Whether through coffee mornings, cost of living support, refugee football, disability football and much, much more, clubs via their charities are strengthening their community offering for people on a daily basis. So a big well done and a thank you to all of you for all of your hard work. Let's take a look at a fraction of that incredible work.
Football is a universal language, and that is one thing that brings a lot of people together.
I volunteered as much as I could, loved every minute of it, and then one day I got a phone call saying there's a job here that moment changed life.
Coming to Shrewsbury Town Football Club gave us an activity that Fraser enjoyed doing and introduced us to new people. We would be lost without this. We really would.
Playing football, like met friends, it helped me for the language. It helped me to meet new people, make us be stressless and don't think about what happened in the past, and we think about future.
We are making our supporter base, our local community, the centre where they can feel comfortable.
Preston is like my second home. I really like it and I want to stay here.
Do you know what I've done quite well? Happy, got a girlfriend, got a dog, got a house.
There's lots of other people here and ready to help. Very special people, very special to me.
Football, it changed life.
Okay, to reveal our first winner of the evening, please welcome our friend from Sky Sports and EFL Community Ambassador, Mr. Joby McAnuff.
Good evening, everyone. This microphone working loud and clear. As a community ambassador, it's been an absolute privilege to get to see some of the incredible work that the clubs and their charity arms are doing. We're going to get on to the players, the managers, and all the things that we celebrate on a Saturday and Tuesday, but these clubs genuinely, 365 days a year, are doing some incredible work in our communities, and it's something that we should all be incredibly proud of. So, with no further ado, these are the nominations for the Community Club of the season.
From Sky Bet League 2, Fleetwood Town. The opening of their first ever youth hub has contributed towards a 63% reduction in youth antisocial behaviour. From Sky Bet League 1, Rotherham United, who have engaged more than 15,000 people in the local area, generating more than £15 million in social value. And from the Sky Bet Championship, Norwich City, whose opening of their new community facility, The Nest, helped them engage with a record-breaking 46,000 local people.
David, thank you very much indeed. Joby, please do the honours.
It's my great pleasure to announce the winner of the EFL Community Club of the season is Norwich City.
Norwich City and its foundation are committed to using innovation to drive change and continue to positively impact the people of Norfolk. Collectively, across the past 12 months, their activity has generated a social value of an incredible £63 million.
Right then, quite the team here. Congratulations, everyone. A quick picture. Get out of the way, Jules. That's fine. No problem. Superb work, Oren. Ian, I'll come to you first. Just given a taste of what the Norwich City Foundation is doing, can you tell us how it benefits people in the area, please?
Yeah, I think tonight is a great celebration and congratulations to Fleetwood and Rotherham as well, the work they've been doing in the community. Like many people across here today, most people in the room get it in terms of community and they take that responsibility, whether it be the Premier League, the PFA or the EFL in the community. But look, football is about using the power of the badge, taking some responsibility in the community and making a difference to people's lives. And that might be confidence, that might be self-esteem, but that might be just making them smile and be involved with their football club.
Well, the work, Ian, is absolutely incredible. Once again, everybody, Norwich City. Right, next up is the EFL Green Club Award, sponsored by IMG. Thank you very much. The EFL's recently relaunched Green Club scheme supports clubs to improve their environmental practices, and we've seen many take positive steps to enhance their green credentials, Jules. This year's award goes to a club leading the way and inspiring their community to become more sustainable.
So, to announce the winner, would you please welcome from sponsors IMG, Pete Walker, along with manager of Leyton Orient, Richie Wellens.
Floor's yours, Richie.
Thank you, David.
Again.
The nominations for the EFL Green Club Award are
Blackburn Rovers for their Sustainability Learning Conference. Carlisle United for their Komatsu Climate Heroes. And Northampton Town for the Cobblers Tackle Food Waste Initiative.
Richie, please give us the winner.
And the winners are Northampton Town.
A first of its kind for an EFL club, the Cobblers Tackle Food Waste project aimed to boost awareness and understanding of how to reduce levels of food waste across Northamptonshire. Deemed a huge success, according to council data, the project has led to an 11% rise in food caddy use.
Excellent work. Congratulations to Northampton Town. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It is time now to celebrate some of the best players across the divisions this season. It's time for our teams of the season. Before we reveal the lineups, can we please welcome from sponsors Clarion, David Williams.
Okie dokie, right, starting with Sky Bet League 2. Stowley, over to you, please.
In goal from AFC Wimbledon, Owen Goodman. At the back, Walsall's Connor Barrett and Taylor Allen. Port Vale's Connor Hall and Grimsby Town's Denver Hume. In midfield, we have Bradford City's Richie Smallwood. Doncaster Rovers' Luke Molyneux. Colchester United's Jack Payne. And Notts County's David McGoldrick. And leading the line, Notts County's Alessana Jatta and Bromley striker Michael Cheek.
Big round of applause, please, for your League 2 team of the season. Right, come here, Con, I'm having a word with you. Can I squeeze in here, chaps? Sorry. Cracking season so far. It's been wonderful to watch from the outside looking in. How's it been for you?
Yeah, very nerve-wracking, especially the last few weeks. Over Easter, we only got 1 point, so it was a bit of tension there. But to go away to Wimbledon, who haven't conceded many goals this season, to have to go and win, which we done, was a great feeling. And obviously other results went our way as well, which made it really special.
Feels like you had some real business to take care of this season. How proud of you of the players, the teams, the manager, the job that he's done?
Yeah, everything at the club. My second spell with the club this season. After getting relegation, obviously wanted to bounce back. We wanted number one. We're not quite there yet, but hopefully with one more game to go, we might get there.
Congratulations. Connor Hall, everybody. Congratulations.
I'm going to shuffle down to Luke. We'll squeeze in here, Luke. Well done, mate. Listen, what a season for you personally. I think your best ever numbers, goals and assists, and clinching promotion as well. It couldn't have gone much better, could it?
No, it's been a really good season. Obviously, promotion was the goal at the start of the season. And yeah, obviously to get the amount of goals and assists I have is just a bonus, really.
What's been behind that form for you personally?
Probably the gaffer. He's given me a lot of freedom to just be able to express myself, and he's nailed down for me to get as many goals as possible, and I'll probably put it down to him.
Just lastly, considering you were promoted yesterday, you look very fresh-faced.
I don't feel it. But yeah, it was
good night.
Yeah, a lot of celebrations last night, but like you said over there, still got one more game left to try and get the title.
Well done.
Thank you.
Right, next. Congratulations. David McGoldrick. Still playing football at 48. How do you do it? Southampton seems a long time ago, doesn't it? Just give us a flavour. I mean, everyone's marvelled and revelled in the goal-scoring feats this season and what you've done to a city that really is close to your heart, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a special season for myself. Obviously, last year, going back to the team where it all started 22 years ago or something like that. But it's been one of them seasons, been up and downs. We've got ourselves in a good position now where on the last day, anything can happen. With the EFL, you know, anything can happen. So we're just taking it into that. We've got a tough game against Donny. Hopefully he's still steaming by then. So we'll see what happens on the last game.
You sound like one of our pundits. Definitely get a place on the sofa doing that. And as you say, it's all going into that final day. What about for you? Still going strong? Is the end ever going to be in sight?
The end's always in sight. I said I'll let Billy Sharp retire before me, so I'm waiting for him to retire. But I still feel good. You know, I still look after myself, and you know, I still love the game. So I'm just going. Everyone tells me you're a long time retired, so I'm just going for as long as I can.
Tremendous work, mate. Congratulations.
Quick picture.
Stay with 3 parts, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our League Two Team of the Season. Great stuff. We crack on, and next up it is the EFL Diversity Award, with equality, diversity and inclusion at the heart of the EFL. Clubs work hard to reflect and represent the communities they serve. Shh, ladies and gentlemen, please, thank you. Thanks very much. From playing with the Rainbow Match Ball in support of the LGBTQ+ community to maybe standing together against racism, clubs remain committed to driving change, and this award recognises those who go above and beyond.
So here to tell us this year's winner, please welcome Sky Sports EFL presenter, Jess Crichton.
Very dapper, gents. Very dapper. Pleasure to see you all. Pleasure to announce this award as well. These are the nominees for the EFL Diversity Award.
Charlton Athletic for their Red, White and Black Day. Leyton Orient's Punjabi O's. And Rotherham United for their United for Communities campaign.
The winner, please, Jess.
Here we go. As one of the judges, I know this was a really hotly debated award, this one. The EFL Diversity Award goes to Leyton Orient's Punjabi O's.
A fan-led initiative, Punjabi O's focuses on creating an environment within Leyton Orient that celebrates the cultural heritage of the Punjabi community. The group works with the club to host special cultural match days, collaborates with first-team players, and builds a supporter group that fosters a safe space for all fans, regardless of ethnicity.
Here we go. Welcome. Kept us waiting.
We'll get a picture.
Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Leighton Orient and Punjabi O's. And thank you, Jess Crichton, as well. Right, before we reveal the Sky Bet League One team of the season, we're going to rewind just a little bit to last month's historic Carabao Cup final at Wembley Stadium, when Newcastle United defeated Liverpool to win their first major trophy in a long time, 70 years.
Yes, it had been a long time coming, but Eddie Howe has certainly brought the good times back to the city of Newcastle. United. And seemingly Anton Deck, given that montage as well. Congratulations, Anton Deck. You look very happy. Right, League One players, this is your moment. To help with the presentation, please welcome back from sponsors Clarion, David Williams.
Welcome back. Let's hear from the other David, shall we? David, will you do the honours and reveal our Sky Bet League One team of the season?
In goal, it's Wigan Athletics' Sam Tickle. A back three of Max Cleworth, Lloyd Jones and Christoph Clara, supported by Ryan Barnett and Alex Cochrane. Stockport County's Lewis Bate and Birmingham City's Tomoki Iwata occupy the midfield, with a front three of Peterborough United's Kwame Poku, Barnsley's Davis Keeler-Dunn and Wycombe Wanderers' Richard Kone.
Right. Well done, fellas. Can I just squeeze in here, Max? I'm going to come to you. What a 24... He's trying to kick me on the floor as well. Never touched him, ref. What a 24 hours. How's it been?
Yeah, it's been heavy. Yeah, it was obviously a good win yesterday.
Shh. Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
Just nice to get over the line with one to spare. So, yeah, it's been a good 24 hours for the club.
Good 24 hours, but an incredible journey that you've all been on as well. You've been right in the centre of it all. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a mad journey, really. Been fortunate to be a part of the club when it's been on an upward trajectory. So, yeah, very fortunate, but, yeah, hopefully long may it continue.
How much do you enjoy right now? When does the hard work start for next season?
I think we enjoy it for the next few weeks. Have a bit of time off and then come back in pre-season, do it all over again.
Very professional. I love it. But tonight you can really let go and enjoy yourself. Everybody, Max, fantastic.
I'm just going to nip in here and have a chat with Lewis. I'm going to squeeze in. Lewis, Stockport County, playoffs, only promoted from League Two last season. How's it been?
Yeah, it's been a good season. We didn't really have any expectations coming into it because it's our first time in the league. But yeah, got the playoffs and hopefully go on and win them.
Your first season at the club, captain as well. What's it been like leading this group of players?
Yeah, I was a bit shocked when I got given the captaincy, I won't lie. But it was a good opportunity for me and one that I wanted to embrace. And yeah, hopefully I can lift the cup at Wembley.
One final push. Wish you all the best. Okay, give it up for our League One Team of the Season.
Keep trying to send people off without having a picture, Jules. It's like we haven't rehearsed it for hours this afternoon. Right, next up we have the EFL Fan Engagement Award, sponsored by Wasserman Live. With fan engagement at the heart of club's daily work, proactively engaging with supporters and maintaining regular dialogue is as important as it has ever been. And this year, judges focused how clubs specifically involved fans in a campaign or project, recognising those who place supporters at the very centre of their work.
So let's find out our winner then, shall we? Here to announce the award, please give a very warm welcome to Sky Sports reporter, the one and only Jonathan Oakes.
Good evening, everybody. These are the nominees for the EFL Fan Engagement Award.
Cardiff City for their fan-led 125th anniversary campaign. Huddersfield Town for their targeted programme to engage the older generation. And Portsmouth for their new Prutton Park fan zone.
Okay, Jonathan, please tell us who the award goes to.
The winner of the Fan Engagement Award, sponsored by Wasserman Live, is Cardiff City.
In celebration of their 125th anniversary, this fan-led campaign involved Cardiff City supporters of all ages and included the opportunity for fans to play at the Cardiff City Stadium, the production of a mini fan-led documentary, bespoke merchandise for supporters, and stadium branding to celebrate historic moments.
A big congratulations to Cardiff City. Keep up that fantastic work.
And thank you, Jonathan Oakes, as well. Right, next up is the Club Employee Award. And this is a chance to really champion the unsung heroes. Because running a football club, as you all know, is a 7-day-a-week business. And it is thanks to the tireless efforts of employees behind the scenes that clubs continue to thrive on and off the pitch.
To present this one, welcome Bromley manager Andy Woodman.
The nominations for the EFL Club Employee are
Morecambe's Jeremy Austin for his outstanding work in the Community Foundation. Cambridge United's Ian Darler, who has done it all in 45 years with the U's. And Portsmouth's Alan Knight, who over the last 50 years has played, coached, and is now a full-time club ambassador.
Okay, Andy, over to you. Who's the winner?
The winner is Ian Darler.
At just 19, Ian Darler became the Football League's youngest ever groundsman in 1979. Now in Cambridge United's Hall of Fame, he has served as stadium manager, safety officer, and even published a book, all while supporting the club's foundation with numerous fundraising events.
Cambridge United's Ian Darler. Thank you very much, and huge congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Now, before we get on to our next award, people up and down the country have been taking part in Sky Bet's recent Every Minute Matters relay. a powerful initiative uniting the EFL community. And unlike traditional charity campaigns, this one was not about raising money, but instead encouraging people to donate their time and to learn CPR.
Spanning all 72 EFL clubs from Barrow to Plymouth and finishing at Wembley just last week, participants walked, ran and cycled 4,000 kilometres in 28 days. If I could have your attention, please, and just take a quick look at what the campaign was all about.
It started with a challenge to walk, run and cycle for something bigger than all of us. Through every town, every village and every club that makes the EFL what it is. 4,000 kilometres, 72 clubs, the heartbeat of a nation. Together we made it, not just to Wembley, but to a future where many more know CPR, where lives are saved, not lost. This was more than just a relay, this was a movement. And we're just getting started. Learn CPR, save a life, search Reviver.
Now, to talk to us about the campaign, please welcome to the stage Luton Town defender Tom Lockyer. So when you were joking before about not knowing about coming on, you were being serious? Sorry, we've only got 10 minutes to fill. Sorry, if you have your attention, please, Tom's got some very important things to say. I mean, talk to us about the campaign and quite obviously what the campaign means to you.
Yeah, I mean, the campaign's fantastic. After what happened to me, I've seen just how incredible the football community is when it pulls together. So when they said about this campaign and we could try and get the football community engaged in the way we were, 270,000 people was the target to learn CPR, and we've surpassed that already, which is fantastic. So, yeah, it's amazing. Like you said in the VT, then it's not about money, it's not about raising money, it's about saving people's lives. And you know, I was stood on this stage 2 years ago, getting Team of the Season, and to be here talking about this, I'm way more proud of this.
And given that journey that we talk about that you've been on as well, and getting so close to being back fully fit, you're off your crutches now, which is a wonderful thing to see as well. Whereabouts are you on that battle back?
Still a long way to go. I think I just came off crutches Monday, so I've made no secrets. I'd love to be back playing football. You can see like the awards tonight, it's amazing. And I really want to do that, but you know, this campaign now has been fantastic. Sky Bet, thankfully, they put 80 defibs into the community 2 months ago, and 4 have been used already. So when you hear things like that and it shows that I can be a part of that, it really does make it worthwhile.
And it's available via the Reviver online portal, isn't it? It takes 15 minutes of training that could literally save someone's lives. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Lockyer. Okie dokie, up next, it's the EFL Apprentice of the Season Award, sponsored by League Football Education. For over 20 years, LFE has played a pivotal role in supporting young players on and off the pitch, delivering apprenticeship programs for 16 to 18-year-olds, while also providing life skills education. Their work, alongside the youth development and safeguarding teams at the EFL, ensures players are equipped for both a life in football and beyond.
And this award honours a first or second year scholar, recognising both their football performances and their educational achievements as well. So, to present the award, would you please welcome LFE Chief Executive Sarah Stephen, and welcome back a man with more than 700 career appearances. It's the Notts County striker, David McGoldrick.
David, the floor's yours. You read that bit at the back, it'll tell you. These are the nominees for League Two Apprentice of the Season.
These are the nominees for the League Two Apprenticeship of the Season.
From Swindon Town, Botan Amin. From Grimsby Town, Sebastian Orton. And from Port Vale, Jack Shorrock.
David, if you could do the honours, please.
The winner of the League Two Apprenticeship of the Season Award, sponsored by LFE, is Port Vale's Jack Chirac.
Port Vale's youngest ever debutant and goalscorer, 17-year-old Jack Chirac, has already made almost 40 professional appearances. Described by manager Darren Moore as someone who thrives in challenging situations, his future certainly looks bright.
Well done. Jack Chirac. Everybody, congratulations, Jack. David and Sarah are staying with us as we move on to League One and find out who the top apprentice is in that division. So David Stow, the League One nominations, please.
From Exeter City, Jake Richards. From Bristol Rovers, Kofi Shaw. And from Shrewsbury Town, Luca Whitney.
Mr. McGoldrick, once again, can you give us the winner?
The winner of the League One Apprenticeship of the Season Award, sponsored by LFE, is Exeter City's Jack Richards.
Praised for his attitude and eagerness to learn, Jake Richards has been a regular for Exeter City this season. Balancing first-team duties and education, he even referees the occasional Sunday game in his spare time.
Right, now for time to find out who our final LFE Apprentice of the Season is, this time from the Championship. Let's take a look at the nominees.
From Cardiff City, Ronan Capacchio. From Sunderland, Chris Rigg. And from Stoke City, Sol Sidibe.
Okay, Sarah, our final apprentice winner, please.
Okay, so the winner of the Championship Apprentice of the Season Award, sponsored by LFE, is Sunderland's Chris Rigg.
Debuting at 15 years of age and becoming Sunderland's youngest ever goalscorer, Chris Rigg now leads their midfield. A Wearside favourite and England under-18s captain, his strong determination and desire to win sets the standard for others.
Congratulations, well done everybody. A huge congratulations to all three of our apprentices there, Jack Chirac, Jack Richards and Chris Rigg. Is this room deceptively big?
Yes.
Yes.
There's a lot of people in here.
Lots of tables on the horizon where people are walking from.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your patience, everybody. We're going to move on to shortly the Championship team of the season. Before we do that, thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. Could we rewind a couple of weeks where Wembley Stadium witnessed yet another record-breaking afternoon when Peterborough United won the Virtue Trophy and in doing so became the first team ever to retain it.
It certainly was an unforgettable day for the club. To reel of it, please welcome to the stage Mr. Peterborough himself, the one, the only, Mr. Barry Fry.
Yes.
Come on, Barry. He's been the quickest one yet. Barry, come on, talk us through it. You looked particularly emotional on that day, given the fact with your success at Peterborough United, that felt really special.
Absolutely. Nobody gave us a chance. Nobody gave us a chance at Wrexham in the semi-final. But the small fries defeated them all. Hooray! Up the push!
And of course, it's never a dull moment at Peterborough. Always very, very busy. What are the aims now moving forward? I'm sure there's going to be a big powwow with Darren and Dara. What's the plan of action for next year?
Well, they've had 15 rounds before he went back to Florida. I'm not sure who won. I'll tell you later on in the season. Obviously, we've got a lot of changes to make. We lost 3 important players last year. Looks like we'll lose 3, if not more, this time, and we'll rebuild. We've got a brilliant academy. You know, 4 players out of the academy played in the semi-final and the final of the Cup. So it argues great for our future. So, but the gaffer's done brilliant. 650 games, 4 promotions, 3 times a Wembley winner, 3 times we got beat in the playoff finals. He's developed loads of players that we sold for millions. We're lucky to have him. We're lucky to have Dara as well. But we're finding it very hard to compete financially with all these big clubs, with a fan base, unbelievable.
And you're 80 years old, but still going strong, I hope. There's no sign of letting up at all?
Yeah, I had 2 heart attacks in my early 20s. I didn't think I'd be here, but thank God I am. Whee!
Thank God for Barry Fry, I think.
Absolutely brilliant.
He was the quickest one up as well.
I know.
Quickest one up.
Got a good turn of
Put
pace
you all
still.
to shame.
Drops his shoulder and off he goes. Right now, it is time to reveal our Sky Bet Championship Team of the Season. There was a lot of debate over this one, let me tell you, among our judges. Pleased to welcome back from Clarion, it's David Williams. So, David, the other David, back to you to reveal the lineup.
In goal, it's Burnley's James Trafford. A backline of Leeds United's Jayden Bogle, Sheffield United's Harrison Burrows, and Burnley defenders Maxime Esteve and CJ Egan-Riley. In midfield, we've got Leeds United's pair Eo Tanaka and Dan James, Sunderland's Joe Bellingham, Norwich City's Borja Sainz, and Sheffield United's Gus Harmer, with Canaries striker Josh Sargent completing the lineup.
Our team of the season, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a word with a few of them, shall we? Start with the man to my left here, James Trafford, Burnley goalkeeper. Premier League, how does it feel?
Yeah, it feels brilliant. I didn't think it could get any better than it could it? No, yeah, brilliant that we beat Sheffield United last Monday and won, so yeah, Premier League, innit?
30 clean sheets this season. 30 clean sheets. 15 goals conceded all season long in the league. It is quite staggering. How did you manage that?
CJ and Maxie, they did it all for us. And the manager over there, them three did it all for us. I just stood in net.
I just stood in the net. You made a few saves yourself.
Yeah, a few, yeah, and I played my part, but them 2 did most of the work.
Very humble indeed. James Trafford, everybody.
Harrison, I'm coming in here. Sorry, fellas. Harrison, we're just chatting there, given obviously what Burnley have done, given the battle at the top, it's been fascinating to watch. What's it been like to be stuck in the middle of it all?
Yeah, it's been good. I think us as Sheffield United have had a good season and playoffs now. So us as a squad, we've got the belief and the motivation to go and win that and get to the Premier League.
And what have you made of the Championship?
Yeah, it's been very interesting, like you said. Enjoyable, played some good stuff, and happy to be part of such a great team.
Just had Barry Fry on there. Has he always been that shy?
Shy? No, shy is not the word. Bubbly, confident, great guy.
A big part of your development?
Yeah, very big. Very big.
So what's it now? Is it handling the pressure of the playoffs? As I said, we love covering it on Sky Sports, but to be right in the centre, I mean, some of those atmospheres in the games will be incredible, won't they?
Yeah, definitely, and as a footballer, it's what you want to be part of, big games like that. So, like I said, keeping the belief within the squad and the motivation and knowing the end goal, Premier League, which is where us as a club we want to be.
Fantastic stuff, Harrison. Congratulations.
Speaking of playoffs, let's just have one more word with this man. Joe, welcome. 16th last season for Sunderland, this time in the playoffs. Quite an improvement. Tell us what's behind that success so far, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, definitely our new manager. He's been a revelation for us this year, so yeah, he deserves lots of credit. And I think when you look at our squad, we're all really young, and experiences, especially failure from last season, we can all learn a lot from it, and I think we've shown that we have.
How much fun is it in that changing room when you're all sort of a pretty young team?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, you know. We've got some really good characters in there, no bad eggs, so yeah, it's really fun.
And now, one more step via the playoffs. Looking forward to it? How are you feeling?
I feel confident. I believe in my teammates, I believe in myself, so we'll see what we can do. The fans and the club deserve to be back in the Premier League now, so we'll see if we can do it.
We wish you all the best. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, our championship team of the season. Okay, right, let's turn our attention back to the community with the Community Project of the Season Award. We've already seen and heard about some of the great work taking place, and this particular award celebrates a unique or standout project being delivered by club charities that is making a real lasting difference to the lives of people in the community. So, to reveal our winner, will you please put your hands together for Not the Top 20's Ali Maxwell.
These are the nominees for the EFL Community Project of the Season.
From Sky Bet League 2, Port Vale for their baby bank, which offers vital support to struggling families and makes sure no child goes without the basic essentials. From League 1, Charlton Athletic, whose youth engagement vehicles are helping reduce violence in the Greenwich area by providing young people with a safe space to offer mentoring support. And from the Championship, Plymouth Argyle for their Acting with Children project, which provides children with a parent in prison additional support and mentoring.
Ali, who's the winner?
The EFL Community Project of the Season winner is Plymouth Argyle.
A first of its kind in the area, Argyle's Acting with Children provides support to those with a parent in prison. With children who have parents in prison 78% more likely to offend, the project intervenes early, providing mentorship and guidance to help participants progress.
It certainly is a very unique project. Why was it so particular for this part of the country, for Plymouth Argyle, to be working in this area?
Well, it was one of the first in the country, actually, but there wasn't anything like it in the whole of Devon and Cornwall. So originally, we didn't know any of the stats or any of the figures that related to how many were actually affected. So to go down to a place like Cornwall and support these young people was just massive. And the impact we've had on them so far has been superb. So
the impact is there for us all to see. It's a wonderful thing that you're doing. Congratulations once again, Plymouth Argyle.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Really could do with your attention for this next bit, please. Thank you very much indeed. Thanks, guys. Before we move on to the next award, last weekend the football community was deeply saddened by the news of the passing of former Rochdale midfielder Joe Thompson, who after multiple battles with cancer sadly lost his fight at the age of just 36. Remembered for that iconic goal which kept Rochdale in the EFL a few years back, he was an absolute gentleman on and off the pitch. And our thoughts, everyone at the EFL, everyone here tonight, are with his wife, Chantel, and his daughters, Lula and Athena, at this very difficult time.
Well, Joe, of course, was a former Sir Tom Finney Award winner in 2019, and now it's time to reveal the 2025 recipient. This award recognises a recently retired player celebrating a career defined by longevity, dedication, and, like Joe, excellence.
And to reveal the winner of this year's Sir Tom Finney Award, please welcome to the stage last year's recipient. It's Luke Chambers. On to our winner then, renowned for his longevity and his leadership. Our 2025 recipient made almost 700 appearances in a career spanning 2 decades. He represented 8 clubs across England's top 3 divisions, played for Luton Town, for West Brom, for Aston Villa, for Birmingham. Anyone guessing it yet? For Derby County, for Cheltenham Town. This one will help you. 2014, he led Hull City to an FA Cup final before winning the Championship playoff final, securing promotion to the Premier League in 2016.
And since his retirement last season, he spent the majority of his time with us in the Sky Sports studio. If you haven't already guessed the winner, Luke, please reveal who it is.
The 2025 Sir Tom Finney Award goes to Curtis Davis.
Curtis, congratulations. Before we chat to you, though, let's turn your attention, everyone's attention, to the screens to look at an incredible career.
If you want heart, if you want character, if you want commitment, if you want a leader, this is your man.
Waiting for something! It's in there! It crossed the line! Good play from him. And it's nearly 2, and it is! It's Curtis Davis this time. The defenders are doing the job, and Arsenal have got no defence against them. This is the FA Cup. You better believe it.
We know how to hang on to a lead. We've been good at that this year. We're not so good at coming back sometimes, but we're good at holding on to one. And you can see from there, we were not going to let that slip.
Now Diame. Oh, Diame! Promotion to the Premier League for the 4th time.
And on comes Curtis Davis.
And off the line by Davis.
It's an inviting ball over, and a thumping header. They believe. They keep going to the end.
The experience of Curtis Davis finding himself.
Curtis, I mean, the length of games is phenomenal. The years played is phenomenal. That's a snapshot. What jumps out most when you look back?
You know, playoff final, the Army moment, FA Cup final, scoring in the FA Cup final. As a kid, you know, you always play in the playground, play Wembley's. I lived my dream. I scored in the cup final. Unfortunately, lost it. But yeah, lived the dream. And listen, I just wanted to be a footballer. That's it. I wanted to be a footballer any level, but to have played at the top level, to have won promotions, had a lot of relegations, unfortunately as well, but just loved every moment. And it's almost like Luke just said there, it's like a closure moment where it finally shuts the door, and yeah, just honoured to have played the game.
And how does it feel after hanging your boots up?
I get the pleasure of seeing your face most weeks, so
we all know that's a lie, don't we?
Listen, I've transitioned really well in terms of from one football environment into another one with good people you enjoy working with. So I've been lucky. I haven't had that lull where maybe you get a little bit of a mental health issue. So I've been all right. I've enjoyed it. And yeah, keep going forward.
Curtis, fantastic. And your company is very much respected and very much enjoyed with us in the Sky Sports studios. Everybody, Curtis Davis.
Okay, that is it as they make their way off for part one. Flown by. Congratulations to all of our winners so far this evening. Lots more to come, of course. Let's just let you know how this is going to work now. Dinner is coming up next. I know you're all starving. I can hear your tummies from here. And after the main course, we're going to reveal the players and the managers of the season, as well as our young players and goal of the season. And remember, that'll all be live on Sky Sports tonight, beamed across the world as well. And then dessert and coffee will be a little bit later after that live broadcast.
And then just finally, sorry, I mean, this is the most important thing. There'll be no table service when we go live on air at 8:30, so you really have to fill your boots for the next hour and a quarter. Was I meant to say it that way? No, it's fine. As long as you don't swear when we're live on air, we'll be absolutely fine. In the meantime, enjoy your dinner, and we'll see you in a little bit.